All right, now that we've talked about the interface and the DAW, we need to talk about how things are going to be able to communicate with one another. Okay, so this comes down to cabling. How is your interface going to communicate with your computer? How is your microphone or instrument going to communicate with your interface? Okay, there are a few common types of cabling that we're going to talk about right now. One is most commonly called a mic cable. Okay, it's also called an XLR cable, and it is three-pronged, and I have one right here. There are two ends to the XLR, so here's three prongs. This is the male end of the cable. You can probably imagine why. And the other end here, this is the female end of the cable. This would receive three prongs. And this is most commonly used for microphones. You would plug in the female cable to the microphone, and the male cable would actually go into your interface. Another type of cable is the quarter-inch cable. That is like one prong on both sides, actually. Okay, so this is the same on both ends, male and female, or, neither. And this is commonly used for instruments like guitar, synthesizers. I've actually seen used both, actually. And you just need to know beforehand what type of cable you're going to need. So for inputting to the audio interface, really check and see what kind of compatibility it has. Maybe it only has XLR, and you're going to want to know that. Also check your microphone specifically. Guitar, coming directly out of a guitar, it's like going to be quarter-inch. That's a guarantee. That's going to be this cable right here. But for microphones, I've actually seen XLR and quarter-inch outputs. So be sure to read up on that as well when researching your microphones. One important thing here, especially if you're considering affordability, is even though all these cables are going to look the same online or when you go into a store to buy them, you're going to want to be sure that these cords are very well shielded. Now, shielding has everything to do with protecting from outside interference that can disrupt your signal as it travels, from your instrument to your interface. So a well-shielded cable is essential. I would highly recommend spending a little bit more money if that means a well-shielded cable.